Hey, what is going on, guys? And this is Super Stitch back here with another Discord.js bot coding tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be teaching you how to make a warn command. And this is episode 6 of our bot coding series. So if you haven't seen episodes 1 through 5, you can check them out in the corner now. So now that everyone's caught up, we're going to make our command, and you can just copy whatever your last command is, change it to warn, and change this to warn. And we are going to add Discord because we're going to use an embed, which you guys should all know how to make. And if you don't, my embed video will be there now, so go check that one out. Okay, so now let's make our warn.js. And now, so first we're going to say const Discord equals require Discord.js. You don't have to do that because we're already requiring it, but it's how I used to do it, so it's how my reference code has it. So, exports name warn. So I'll explain to you how this command works while I'm writing this down. So the way that this command works is when I say !warn or whatever your prefix is, warn, it will check to see if you are part of the staff or a mod or whatever you have yours set as. And then if you are, it will if you are part of it, it will send them a message, and then it will send the channel a message, which is good. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to do edited, and this is going to be equal to message dot content dot slice, and then our slice is going to be equal to 5. And now if you come down, const guild ID equals message dot guild dot ID, and then const user ID is equal to message dot member dot ID. I don't know why it is not letting me write it, so we're just gonna. Okay, so now we're going to say const reason. This will be very important. Your reason is equal to args dot splice, and then we're going to say 1, and then we're going to say join hyphen with space, or same quotation with space. Then let user equal message dot mentions dot users dot first. So this will be the person that they mention. This is because sometimes your mods might accidentally mention 2 people, or if they mention 2 people, which some other servers allow you to warn multiple people at once, it will only take the first one because we only want to warn one person at once. Okay, so now we're going to say let, actually we're going to say if message dot member dot role dot cache dot has, and then there's going to be the ID, and you might remember, so this is identical to what's there. Actually, so like I said before, all you have to do is do \@ then whatever year it's called. And again, if you want to add multiple people to you, I don't know what just, oh, it's because I went in the wrong file. Again, if you want to add multiple people, all you do is then you go message dot member dot roles dot cache dot has, and then the other member ID, and then that's helpful if it's like the SSG bot, which is on both my personal server and the bot server. I mean the clan server. Okay. So if they have this, we are going to try, member equal await, which is an async function, which is why we need it to say message dot guild dot member dot find message dot mentions dot user dot first, which is a lot to write, but we'll be fine. So now we need to catch the error. We always have to do. And here, inside of here, you're going to make a const, and your const is going to be your embed, which is what's going to be sent to both the channel and the user. Warn, and it's going to be warn embed. It's going to equal new Discord dot message embed. And now we're going to set title to, I like to say official warning, but the way I like to do it, and you might not know this, so if you go like that, it makes it in bold. So these two symbols mean bold, basically. Alright, so now we're going to set color, and I like to set the color as a sort of reddish color, and I'm just gonna grab mine from the other one, because red sort of shows people that it's serious. And so now we're gonna add fields. This needs to be a capital F. And our first field is going to be user. And this will be comma user, comma true. And then we can go out. And we can get a error. Why are we getting, oh, value, user, comma true. Now I still don't know why we're getting an error. User, this is the value. And I still don't know why we're getting a, and now if I do name, and this name will be reason. This will just be your reason, like you broke a rule, value, and then our value in this one is going to be reason, comma true. Or we don't need comma true anymore. We used to need that. No, I don't think you don't with the embeds. You used to need that after everyone. And now, if I say name, and this next field is optional, but I like to add it. And this is sort of a to-do list, so that they know what they have to do. And then, I like to say reread rules. If you don't know this, basically hits the enter key, accept punishment if failed to comply. That's probably spelled wrong, but I'm not going to worry about it. And now, there we go, you have that. And now, that's all you really need, but I like to add the timestamp in the footer, which you guys should all know how to do, and I don't want to get the link, so I'm just going to copy and paste it. And now, there you go, that's your embed. So then that's all you're going to do if you catch an error. Then after this, so you're going to get out of your error, and you're going to go make another try function. And in this try, you're going to say user.send warn embed. And then you are going to say message.channel.send warn embed. Yeah, okay, it needs to be a variable, I think. It might have to be. Okay, so now we're going to catch the error. And if we catch this error, we're going to return message.reply. And now you can just say you must format the command and then at mention and then reason. And now we can come out of this entire thing, and we are going to say else, and this will be if you don't have the permissions, message.channel.send, only staff can warn members. So now if we save all, we can test out our command, and I'll warn myself, because I can warn myself. So what I would do is I do warn at, let's do Superstitch, yeet, and then user, reason, yeet, and then it also so it DMs me this, so that I know, and then it puts it here. And actually what it should say, sorry, I made a mistake, what it should say, if I open this back up, so that they know that it's not like them being warned twice, even though they shouldn't be able to see it, you should say copy, comma, warn embed. So now I'll send it as a copy. And if you guys watched this long, thank you so much. And as a little bonus, I'm going to show you guys how to, if you don't know, how to at someone when they're not able to. So I'm not going to show you who's been warned in infraction list. But if you do have an infraction list, it's probably good that you don't want them to know which mod warned them or what's going on. So if I wanted to warn myself, what I could do is first, what I recommend that you tell your staff to do is go to their actual user settings, go to their appearance, go all the way down, and make sure they have developer mode turned on. This allows so that you can copy IDs. You can copy channel IDs, which you need for your code. You can copy user IDs, which you'll also need for code. But then I can do, if I do warn and they're not in the server or they're not in the channel. So this is a bad example because you knew I could at me. So let's go to like Laserbeam. So Laserbeam himself is obviously not in my server, sadly. But I can go here, and if I do it like that, and then close it like that, I can add him even though he's not in the server. So if you want to ever warn someone, so if I wanted to warn Lazarbeam for whatever reason, you a good YouTuber bro, you must format the command mention reason. Yeah, it's because he's not in the server, so it needs to find him in the actual server, which it won't. But if I want to warn myself, I can just do it like that, which is a fun bonus. So with that, that'll be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace. See you in the next one.